Hello, friends and family from YouTube. My name is Jackson Worley, and I will be hosting a video today on Bangle Productions. Today is just a quick little video that I'm going to do to help accelerate all of your Pokemon Go experiences. This video is really just to help beginners kind of catch up to their friends, I guess, or kind of get a feel for the game. So, with no further ado, let's get into it. So what I think, I'm going to load up the app here. We're going to start off. I'm going to explain what I call a mega stop, but my friends call it a sweet stop, which I don't mind. Whatever floats your boat. Call it what you want. But the way it works is if you hit 10 consecutive Pokestops, different ones, like let's say I hit this one right here, and then I hit the next closest one, which is this one way down here. Can't even reach that far. Oh my gosh, I did it. Wow. So if you get 10 different back-to-back Pokestops, the 10th one will be a Mega Stop. And I think the best thing I've gotten out of a Mega Stop so far is I got a total of 4 Great Balls and 2 10K eggs. So I'm gonna say that's pretty sweet. Yeah, the next thing is battery saver mode. A lot of people didn't really understand how it worked, and I've explained a lot of people how it worked, so I figured I'd just put it on the internet. Why not? So you go into settings up here. I've turned the music off for the sake of the video, and you click this little button here that says battery saver. And the way it works is you tilt your phone upside down, and the screen goes black, and there's a little Pokemon Go symbol that comes up, very faded. What this does is it still vibrates every time you see a Pokemon nearby, and it also counts your steps, and it walks around. You're still playing, but the screen's not on, and it's using a little bit less battery, if that makes sense. So I mean, I have a Droid, so I'm not ever really worried about my battery, but it does help. So yeah, that's a little thing. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Chancy Easter egg. I've seen this in action. I've never actually caught one, but I have seen a Chancy at a hospital. I had to go get my checkup so that I could play fall sports. And boom, there was a Chancy right in the lobby. So I'm told that your chances of catching a Chancy if you're inside or near a hospital goes far up. It's almost like they're each hospital's a nest, but not quite. So your chances go up for whatever that's worth to you. If you want to catch a Chansey, I'd head over there. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my egg hatching techniques. So, to be honest, I didn't know how to hatch an egg until I was like level 10. And basically all you have to do is you click on an egg, just like that, and then you start the incubation. You click this little thing that starts incubation, and you can choose what incubator you want to click on. You start incubating. For those of you who already know how to do this, here's the tip. I have found my cutoff is 16 miles an hour. That's when a little pop-up says, make sure you're not driving, and then it stops counting your steps if you're going over 16 miles an hour. So I get on my bike, because I'm not a big fan of the cheating game, but some people are. I hop on my bike, and I just cruise back and forth, making very, very big zigzags, back and forth, up and down my street, or all around on my bike, going at like around 15 miles an hour. So it's like a fast jogging speed. Think of a sprinter as like 20-25 miles an hour. You're going 15. So you're on a bike, so it's a lot quicker. I found it is very, very much easier to incubate eggs doing that. The other thing I'm going to talk about is Polka Find. And Polka Find, if you don't know what that is a website that is going to be super cool when people start using it more often. Basically what it is you record where you've seen Pokemon, and it also has, my favorite thing, a calculator. So let's say, for example, I wanted to, let's say I want to, um, let's say I want to evolve my Magikarp right here into a Fatty Gyarados. Um, Now, the only way I can evolve him into a Gyarados is if I get 400 candy. Clearly, I'm not even near there. That's a total of 100 Magikarp I'm going to have to catch. But that's fine, whatever. So, you can get online on Polka Find, is what it's called, POKEFIND.com. And you punch in the CP here. You punch in the CP of this Magikarp, and then it will tell you an average, like a super low, a super high, and an average CP that it will come out as, which has been very, very helpful. It helped me at a very low level to understand when I was going to get this bad boy right here. And so, yeah, that's my suggestion to you is get on that and just kind of fiddle around with Polka Find. The more people use it, the better it's going to be. So if you use it, you're enhancing everyone else's and your own ability to play this game. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is that I'm told if you like to play the cheating game, that's fine. And you want to burn infinite incense or have an infinite lucky egg, you're going to have to click on it and use it. I'm not going to use those right now for the sake of the video, but if you use a incense or lucky egg, and then you go right in here into your settings, and you scroll all the way down to date and time. You see currently I have automatic date and time, but if you check that off, you can set the time right here back to when, let's say I started I started my incense burning at 1:20, so it's been burning for 12 minutes. I'm gonna go back to 1:20 p.m. and I click done, and what happens is the incense goes back to the beginning, and you can basically, if you want, burn infinite incense and catch infinite Pokemon. I'm not a big fan of the cheating game. So I just like to play it how it's supposed to be. But if you are and you want to get some extra XP and you want to burn some incense, I mean, by all means, go for it. Have at it, have fun. So yeah, so I think I've said more times in this video than I've even taken breaths. Goodness. If you click this Pokeball down at the bottom, you come up with items, shop, Pokedex, Pokemon, all sorts of little X, whatever. If you click and hold and you scroll over it, people are calling this the Ditto Easter egg. The Pokemon symbol flashes yellow, Pokedex flashes red, items flashes blue, and the shop flashes purple. So if you do all sorts of patterns, I don't know. I think this is linked to Ditto somehow. I would really like to find out, because I love Ditto, and if people are saying that's linked to Ditto, I would love to see a Ditto. So if you can just sit there and fiddle with this and find a way to get me a Ditto and leave it in the comments or make a whole video out of it, I will love you forever. The first person to find a Ditto and put a very detailed, if not description, a very detailed video, if not description, into the comments section and tell me how to get myself a Ditto, I will personally send you like $30. And I will find a way to do that, or I'll give you like a super high iTunes account or whatever. I don't even know. Whatever works. I will reward you in some way if you can tell me how to get a Ditto. The first person that does this will win this little contest thing. And you'll find yourself a Ditto. So it's a win-win for everyone. That is all I have for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, keep catch them all, you know. And I hope to see you next time on